Hello, everybody. Y'all are probably used to seeing my face now, but I'm Meaghan Reed. I'm with of Greater Dallas, Mental Health America of Greater Dallas. And today is North Texas Giving Day. So we're just really excited to have everybody online, and we want to go over some of the great things we did this past year, the great impact that we've had. So I'm going to invite Maddie Worley, who is our outreach, director of community outreach, and she will be going over some of the great things we've done this year. I'm so excited. Hello, Maddie. Let's see if I can invite her. All right. Hey, Maddie. Can you tell I'm having fun?
Did you get a little tongue-tied there, Meaghan?
I've been tongue-tied all week. If anybody has been on a meeting with me this past week, they know that my tongue is just twisted this week. So, yes, I think it's just part of my personality.
Happy North Texas Giving Day.
Yay. Yes.
We're so excited for today. We've been counting down with all of our signs and our posts. So we're really excited it's finally here.
Yes, absolutely. All right. So first off, let's talk about all the great stuff we've done this past year. Mental Health America Greater Dallas is known for their typical programs, the things that we give every year, day in and day out. But we threw off some really awesome events and met some great people this year. So Maddie, I want to hear, what was your favorite thing this year?
Yeah, well, first of all, Meaghan, can you believe I've only been here a year?
I know. It feels like 5.
Because we have done so much, but I think one thing that I just continue to be blown away by is our ability to continue to be creative and think outside of the box so that we can continue our services in a virtual or a hybrid format. So that's been really encouraging to me because, a lot of places, there was some struggle when the pandemic hit last year, and it was, how are we going to continue doing this work? And so we were able to move all of our support groups first to a virtual capacity, then to a hybrid capacity, and now we're back just virtual right now. But being able to do that and then still see that our support group members were being encouraged and lifted up by one another was amazing. And then I think one of my favorite events we've done this year, it was hard to think of just one.
Yeah, there was a lot.
So many awesome ones. But I think for me, it really meant a lot. In May, we were so busy. May was Mental Health Awareness Month. So that's like our time to shine, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that was also when things were slowly starting to open back up. And so I think that we were able to see and welcome our community for our first in-person event again. And it was a fun night where we were able to come together. We watched the Demi Lovato documentary and then facilitated some conversations about mental wellness and addiction recovery. And so I think that was really encouraging because we had almost, 40 community members come and join us. And we were a little nervous because it was our first in-person event since being shut down. And everyone was just like, yes, we are here. We will wear our masks. We will sit 6 feet apart. But yeah, I really enjoyed that event. And then of course our first annual Take Pride in Mental Health that we did in June. Yes. That was just so fun. And that was another creative opportunity where we were able to still be safe, but come together in person for an event. So there's just a couple of my favorite, but
yes. And for those who are watching, definitely let us know in the comments, what was your favorite thing that we did for you? Because I can't express how much we love doing what we do because we love giving you resources, events, things that work best for you. And whether that's a screening, whether that's a worksheet or the Comey meeting, you know, whatever that is, we want to hear from you. So definitely leave us in the comments what you loved this past year. For me, I don't know. I had, like I said, there's so many. I literally could say everything. But I really loved our Changing the Course of Mental Health series, where we talked about the impact of racism on mental health. That for me is really personal and important for me and for our community. And yeah, the Take Pride was great. Adolescent Symposium, which was virtual for the first year. You know, we all had our doubts, but it was a blast. And I'm super excited. Yes. To have an interactive platform, to see so many people get involved and network within the community while still being virtual was really important. So that was really cool to see. But now, Maddie, you know, for those who are watching this for the first time and just getting to know us and trying to figure out, okay, why do we support Mental Health America of Greater Dallas? Maddie, tell us what our programs are. Tell them what our usual resources are.
So we have a lot of great ways that you can connect with us for whether you are needing help for yourself, for a loved one, for someone in your community, or you just want to get involved in raising awareness. We offer so much stuff. One of our programs that we have is our We Help Ourselves program. That is our youth mental health program. That is where we can really empower our youth that are primarily in schools. Obviously, we want all of our youth in schools, but it is primarily a school-based program where we empower kids to stay safe and practice their safe skills of avoiding conflict, dangerous situations, but also being able to know what to do if they maybe start feeling some sort of way on the inside. How do we navigate all of that, and who are some people that we can talk to when we need that help? So that's one program that we offer. And some exciting news about that program: last week we just launched the whole program in an online format. So to get certified to be a WHO trainer, you can take a self-paced online train the trainer course, get trained, get your curriculum, and then start serving the youth that you work with. We're also about to launch our parent series, where we can come out and help you give presentations to your parents about some of these tough topics that the WHO program addresses, whether it's substance use, suicide recovery, mental health, general mental health,
anxiety,
grief,
yes.
depression. So whatever you are needing a resource for your parents for, we want to help you. We want to be able to help you have those tough conversations and give your parents, accurate information about something that sometimes is a little scary to talk about, which is mental health. So we're really excited about the WHO program and everything that comes with it. If you do want more information on that, please reach out to us.
Put in the comments or send us a message. Yes.
We also have our free peer-led support groups. Those happen almost every day of the week. They are peer-led, so they're led by people just like you and me with lived experience. And it just provides a safe place for people to come and share with each other about some of the struggles they're having, but then also encourage one another that they're not alone, and that help is out there, help is available, and we can all come together to support one another. So we do have our peer-led support groups that are online right now.
Which means you can join from anywhere in the state, in the country, in the world.
Yes, in the world.
In the world. You can come and get support. Yes.
Yeah, that would be fun. In the world. So we have that. Obviously, we have our online free mental health screening tools. That's one of my favorite resources that we offer because it's so easy to access and a great way to start the conversation. So we have that available online. it's not a formal diagnosis or anything, but it can get you started on that right path. What else? We offer mental health first aid classes.
Mm-hmm.
So if there is anyone who is curious about how to have a conversation with someone in their life that might be struggling, maybe it's a loved one, a spouse, a child, a grandparent, a cousin, anything like that, then you can take this course. It's an all-day course, so we offer it online. You learn some information about mental health, what that is, what that might look like, and then we give you a simple 5-step action plan to follow to have those safe conversations that will get that person connected to the professional help that they need, whatever that may look like for them. So we do offer those. We have an adult mental health first aid course coming up October
22nd.
October 22nd. So you'll be able to jump in and take that course with us. And again, it's virtual, so you don't have to be in the Dallas area to join us. You can be from anywhere. All you have to know is that they are offered in Central Time. So you do need to be mindful that they do start at a Central Time zone. And then we, of course, have our Adolescent Symposium coming up February, wait for it, February 9th and 10th this year. We are doing a 2-day event this year. On day 1, we're going to be offering some amazing, wonderful ethics workshops for anyone out there who is wanting more information about ethics and how to support the youth that you work with in an ethically sound way. We have some wonderful presenters on the first day, and then we, on February 10th, you'll be able to jump in and all of those other workshops that maybe you previously didn't get to go see because you're like, ooh, I want these ethics one. You can get all of it now. And we're going virtual again. So once again, you can join us from anywhere as long as you mark off that it is Central Time Zone.
Yes, just mark off a little
I'm
time.
also really excited about our keynote speaker this year, Becca Charleston.
Yes, tell me more about Becca.
Yeah, so Becca is, she's amazing. I actually saw an Instagram post from her yesterday and was like, I kind of want to be her best friend. Shout out Becca. But Becca is a survivor of human trafficking, and she has used her story to create change in various communities, advocate for access to resources, advocate for changes in laws, advocate in the way that we support individuals who are experiencing some form of trafficking. So she's going to share her story a little bit and kind of how she came from this traumatic experience, but overcame it. And it's just such a great story of resiliency and hope and leadership. And I'm so excited for it. A lot of times, you know, I'm working behind the scenes and I sometimes don't catch the full keynote speaker, and I'm always so disappointed. This year, I am definitely going to make a point to pause in whatever I'm doing so that I can tune in to what Becca is sharing with us. Because we're so excited that she signed on to be our keynote this speaker. But we are doing that virtual again. So you can join us. You can be looking for registration for it to open up hopefully within the next week. So you can get your
That's awesome.
reserved.
Yes, early bird.
Yes, if you're interested in sponsoring, we do have sponsorship opportunities available. Don't hesitate to reach out to us. It's a wonderful event where anyone who is serving youth can come, network with each other, build communities, gain resources, and just equip yourself with the tools that you need to support our youth that are dealing with a lot in their lives.
Yes, absolutely. And, like Maddie said, you don't have to work in a school. You can work, I mean, in any occupation, or even a parent that just really wants to know more about how to help the kids in their lives, whether it's your children or maybe your nieces, your nephews, and help them grow in their mental health. We'd love to see you there. I think one of the coolest things about these virtual platforms is that you can also see the vendors, right? You can go and talk to the vendors. So we're not just giving you a linked logo. You're actually going to talk and be like,
Yeah.
hey, this is what's happening to me. This is what's happening with my kid. What can you do for me? And so we can get those resources directly to you at the event itself.
Yeah,
Um,
it's really going to be great. Connections is our title sponsor this year. We're so excited to welcome them back. They
Thank
have
you, Connections.
yes, they have amazing services, but they'll also be available for some video networking opportunities. So you'll be able to actually speak with a live representative from their team to learn more about the work that they do and how they can support you. So we're really excited about going virtual again this year. We can't wait to see everybody. Mark your calendars. February 9th.
8th and 9th and 10th.
February 9th and February 10th.
Yes.
It'll be a great day to come together and learn.
Absolutely. So let me think. What else do we have? Just to kind of start
A
rounding this
lot.
off. There's so much, y'all. There's so much. And if you're listening, I mean, and you're like, this is a lot, that's okay. We know. And you always feel free to call us at the office and be like, this is what's going on. What do I need to get help for myself or a loved one? Because we
Yes.
know that taking the first step can be extremely overwhelming. One, you might be dealing with a challenge, and then on top of that, having to look for help for yourself is it can be scary. So Maddie and I, our team, Angela, Bonnie, we're on the other line, just waiting to help you. But I think lastly, I do want to give a shout out to our newest program, our newest initiative, which is our workplace wellness.
Yeah.
So we've been getting a lot of feedback from the community saying, we're stressed at work. My team are having mental health challenges. What do I do? What do I say to them without stigmatizing it, without making it worse, without, making the situation and the atmosphere not good for our team members? So what we've been doing is speaking out to any business, any organization. If you lead a team, then we can help you design a plan that we can start introducing mental health into your workplace, whether that's through training, presentations, and this is to be a long-term plan so that we can really start to get in a routine thinking about our mental health. This is not a one-stop shop where, we'd love to do a self-care presentation with you. We'd love to make sure that you have the tools and the resources, but we also want to make sure and walk with you in the journey to make sure that your team, your workplace has a mental health plan in place so that we're not dealing with a crisis on hand. We can do prevention and intervention as well. So we're super excited with that. Bonnie, our executive director, leads a lot of those conversations as well as myself, and Maddie is obviously a great resource on that team with all her expertise as far as getting those presentations and talking about those feelings that are really hard to get into, right? The grief, the anxiety, the depression, and really getting your team to engage on those conversations. So that's our workplace wellness. I mean, we're always here. You can always send us an instant message, a phone call. Am I missing anything, Maddie? I feel like we're always missing something.
If you want, we also, one thing that we did this year that hopefully you all found as exciting as we did was we did revamp our website.
Oh yes,
because
please go to our website.
Because we found that we were doing so much that it was hard to list it all on our website. So make sure that you go to our website, check it out. We did revamp it. It is so much easier to see, I think, I don't know, my personal opinion, I think it's so much easier to see everything we have going on, whether it's a mental health first aid class or you just want more information about resources in the community to help you. It is very user friendly. Check it out. Play with it. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to us and let us know. And we are more than happy to get you more information about anything that you are wanting information about. That's why we are here for you all, our beloved community.
Literally, that's why we wake up every morning, is for y'all. So lastly, to wrap it up, we talked about everything that we've done this year, everything that we have for you. We talked about our upcoming Adolescent Symposium in February 9th and 10th. Don't let me mess that up for you. Central Time, virtual, with our great speaker, Becca Charleston. And then we also have lined up, in Mental Health Month in May, we want to make sure that we get those resources out to you, that we can attend your events. If you're thinking about really highlighting mental health for your team, for your community, you're like, you know what? I'm hosting something and I want to have a mental health table there. That's what we do. Give us a call.
We love a good table.
We love a good table. We will show up. So if you have stuff planning for next year, let us know. Our Prism Awards will be coming up next year. Let's see what else. So really just get excited for everything that's coming forth. We'll be releasing a calendar with all our events. And yeah, I mean, there's really just so much.
Yeah,
I don't want to overwhelm.
I think the biggest thing we want to stress is that we cannot do this without you guys. So that's why North Texas Giving Day is so important to us, because it's an opportunity for you guys as our community to show your support to us. Every little bit helps. So I've been saying $25, even if you just give us $25, that can help us host a virtual online support group for one day. So we're just looking for you guys to help us continue some of these great free resources that we offer to our community. So please check out our website, see everything we have going on, and then head over to our North Texas Giving Day page and consider contributing financially to us on this glorious day.
Yes. And if you're not able to, just sharing our page with your friends is so much help. Please share your page. The last giving continues on into midnight. We will see you again at 6:30 tonight. We have High Noon Market and Generation Skincare, which is hosting a little shopping party, which will be giving away raffles and prizes and discount codes, stuff for you. But also all the 10% of the proceeds will be going to MHA-Greater Dallas for this great giving season that we're having. So in the meantime, share our North Texas Giving Day page. Leave us a comment, send us a message, whatever we can do to help support you, and we'd be happy to do it. I think that's it, Maddie.
Yeah.
We did good.
Guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Until next time.
Until next time, we'll see you on Tuesday.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, y'all. Bye.